Guys, if you do this trick, you're gonna get screams, you're gonna get insane reactions. It's the reason it's one of my go-to tricks. I do it all the time. And this is so strong, an A-list Hollywood celebrity did this trick on a massive talk show and it went viral. Stick about till the end of the video and I'm gonna teach you that version as well, you lucky people. But let me show you what the trick looks like. So the cards are mixed up like this. The cards are given a really good shuffle, and then the spectator can choose any card. They reach in, they take a card, they remember the card, and then the card is lost in the pack. So they can put it back wherever they want. And there are no breaks, there are no trapdoors. This looks very, very fair and honest. The card is lost, and they can even cut the cards as many times as they like. Okay, so they give the cards a mix like so, and you ask them just to concentrate on the color of their card. So I'm going to reach in and see what we can do here. I think I'm getting a sense of the color. Yeah, I've definitely got a good idea of the color now. And we're going to go with, I think, yeah, definitely this color. Yeah, okay, I've got it. I know the color, I just don't know the card. So you say to them, your job now is not to react. So I know it's one of these. I know it's a red card, I just don't know which one. So don't react. And I'm going to try and pick up on your facial expressions and your reactions. Okay. Right, I know it's one of these 5. Okay, I know it's one of these 5. And we're going to find it one at a time. So you can give the cards to the spectator at this point and you say, turn over the top card. It's not that one, deal it down. Put the next one underneath. Top card, turn it over, it's not that one. Put the next one underneath. Top card, it's not that one, turn it over. It's not that one, put it underneath. Turn the top card over, it's not that one. So you eliminate 4 cards. The last card that they're left holding is always the selected card. Shock! It comes as a massive surprise. Now this is strong, guys, but I'm going to teach you an even stronger way to do this trick. It's the way that I do it that literally gets screams, and it's the way that this Hollywood celebrity did it on this talk show and it went viral. So stick about to the end of the video. I'm going to teach you that version as well. Oh, this is a beast of a tutorial this week. Let's get into it. If you like the trick, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on so that you get notified every single week when I upload a new card trick for you guys to learn. So you are topped up and you've always got a cool trick to show your friends and family or anyone that you show your magic to. Don't forget, I'm going to teach you an even better version of this trick at the end of the video. It's the version that I use. It's so much stronger and it gets insane reactions. You're going to love it. And speaking about taking things to the next level, if you want to take your magic to the next level, don't forget I've got a bunch of courses down below, some of the greatest tricks in the world that don't need any sleight of hand, get you looking like a pro straight away. So check out the courses below for the next 5 days. I'm doing a 20% off sale, but it's for 5 days only. Get them while you can. I just want to say a massive thank you. Since my last video, I asked you guys for support. My best friend's mum at the moment is trapped in the Philippines. She's been involved in a terrible accident. She's paralyzed from the neck down. And I had a huge sale, a 50% off sale for 5 days to raise money to help bring her back to the UK. At this point of recording this video, we've raised around £4,000, and that is thanks to you guys going in and buying the courses. So thank you. I hope you're enjoying the magic. I hope you're enjoying the courses, but just know you've done something absolutely amazing and you're helping to change this situation and help bring her home, which is just, it's the most beautiful thing. Right now, we're gonna get into the explanation for this one. Grab a deck of cards. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's get into the explanation for this one. It's a very, very simple trick. It uses a very, very deceptive false count, and I'll even show you an even easier way to do that, so you'll definitely be able to do this trick, get amazing reactions. So the spectator shuffles the cards like so. They give the cards a really good mix. When they give you the cards back, you just square them up. Looks perfectly normal, right? Nope. What you're actually doing is you're looking at the bottom card of the deck. When I do this, I can clearly see the bottom card of the deck. So a little tap like that, I'm looking at the bottom, and now I'm actually looking at the 3 of spades. So I know the bottom card, and it's just a little, that's all you need, enough just to spot the bottom card and remember it. Now you ask them to pick a card, so they can choose any card that they want. Let's say they choose this card, okay? They remember the card, and then you have them put it back. So you're going to shuffle the cards like so. They can say stop wherever they want. When they put the card back on top, now when you throw these on top, what's going to go on top but the card that you remembered. It's classic key card principle, right? But the nice thing about the key card is that you show very cleanly that the card's lost in the pack somewhere. Now, there's no breaks, there's no controls, and you can even have the spectator give the cards as many single cuts as they want. This won't disturb the order of the deck. So now you say under these impossible conditions, you're going to need 5 chances to try and find the card. So just think about the color. So now when I go through the cards like so, I've got the cards facing me when I do this. I'm going to lower the cards so you can see what's going on. All I'm doing is I'm looking for my key card. So I'm going to look through like so. I'm going to try and spot my key card, which is the 3 of spades. So I know the card to the right of that is going to be their card, and I remember it. I also remember the color. So I know it's the king of diamonds. What I'm going to do now is, because it's a red card, I'm going to remove 4 black cards. So I know it's the king of diamonds. So what I would do at this point, again, I do this with the cards towards myself, is I remove 1 black card, like so. Then I'd remove their selection, because you want it second from the bottom. So again, cards towards yourself so they don't see it. But I'm going to remove their selection and put it down. That's number 2. Then I'm going to remove just 3, any other 3 black spot cards. So that's 1, that's 2. And again, I want to emphasize the cards will be facing you at this point, so they don't see what cards you remove. After you've done that, you put the rest of the deck aside. So all you've done, guys, is you've basically removed 4 cards of the opposite color. Spot cards are best. I just find it because it's going to help with their secret count in a moment. And you've positioned their card second from the bottom of that packet, all in the action of just removing the cards. Now you've said to them, I think I've got the color. And now you're going to show them one at a time these cards. So it looks like you show them each and every single card like this, and it's a really, really lovely and natural looking false count. And of course, you're just hiding that card during the count. Let me show you how that works. This is really funny, by the way, because you say, I think I've got the color, and you show them 5 black cards, and right away they're going, well, you're totally wrong. And that's what makes the ending so strong. When I do the count, I have the backs of the cards away from the audience, so they can't see the backs of the cards. I lower the cards like this so you can see what's going on. So here's the count. It's very, very simple. You're going to push a card over like this, and you're going to hold the card between your two fingers and your thumb, like that. And what's happening is my 3rd finger is kind of like a backstop. Okay, so it goes in like that, and that's the sort of grip. It's a very natural grip for showing a card. It allows you to show most of the face of the card. Okay, so you count 1 and you show that card. Now I push the next card across like this. So that's number 2. And all I do, guys, is I come down, I collect this card underneath the card in my right hand, and I show these. So far, so good. You can all do this. It's super easy, right? Now you're going to do the move. I'm going to break the move down. It's super simple, guys, and it looks great. So again, you're going to push the card in your left hand over like this. Now I'm going to come back like this. I'm going to put this card underneath these in my right hand like that. And the only difference is now you're just going to use your left thumb to take this card, this top card, and pull it to the left, which will leave you holding 2 cards in your right hand. And all you do is you come up with these cards. So you count 3. Now remember, you don't see that because normally the back of my left hand would be to the audience, so you don't see that move happen. So now, again, you're going to count 4. You're going to push 1 card over like this. You're going to come and collect this underneath the cards in your right hand, and you're going to count 4. And now you've got 2 cards together in your left hand. You just keep them squared up together, keep them nice and square like this, and your right hand is going to come. Again, just collect these 2 cards and show them one last time. So it looks like you count 5 cards, and no card changes position. So I'll do it once more with an exposed view. So that's 1, 2, I'm pushing over, I'm sliding this back, 3, 4, and I'm keeping these 2 together, 5. Okay, that's how the count looks. Of course, if the back of my hand is towards the audience, you're not going to see any of that happen. So that's 3, 4, and 5. It's a really, really lovely looking count. Now, if you're struggling with that and you're going, I just can't get that down, it doesn't feel right, let me show you an easier way to do that. Right, here's a slightly easier way to do the count. You might prefer this way. So instead of grabbing the cards by the corner here, you're going to grab them in a biddle grip. So you're going to get the cards in a biddle grip, just your 2 fingers of your right hand at the front and your thumb at the back. And all you're doing is you're turning the card over like that. Okay, so that would be 1. And then again, you're going to do the same thing again. So your left thumb is going to push this over. You're going to collect it underneath the card in your right hand. You're going to count 2. Again, you're going to push this over like this. Then again, you're going to collect that card underneath. But when you put this square like so, now your left thumb goes on top and just slides this over. Then you show these. That's apparently number 3. Then you push this over, collect it underneath. That is 4. And again, you've got 2 cards in your left hand. You just keep them together, and then you count 5, like so. So it's exactly the same thing, you just change the grip of the right hand, and it might be slightly easier. Again, when you're going to perform it to the audience, I'm exposing this so you guys can follow the move. What you want to do is essentially line your first finger up with the eye line, and then you're not going to see it. So that's the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. Okay, looks really nice. Choose whichever count works best for you, but essentially what you've done is you've said, I think one of these cards is yours, don't give me any clues, and you've showed them apparently 5 black cards. They immediately think you're wrong, which makes the appearance of the red card really cool at the end. The first way I'm going to show you how to finish this is the way that I did in the performance, where now I'm just going to reverse the order of the cards. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you show very cleanly 5 cards, and now it is in the selection is in position for a down under deal. So in other words, it's second from the top right now. So if we were to go, it's not a down under deal, it's a down under deal, but the first one is actually it's down. Yeah, we're going to put it down. So you flip the first card over face up, and you're going to put it down. Okay, the next card goes under like this, and then you're going to flick the next card face up. That goes down. The next card goes under. Next card face up, that goes down. This goes under. Next card face up, that goes down. You can actually have the spectator do that, so the cards are in their hands. You can walk them through it and have them do it. So in the end, they're just left with 1 card, and they turn it over, and it's their card, which is a complete surprise, because they think you've got this horribly wrong from the get-go. Let me show you an even better way to do this. Now, there was a very, very famous trick that Pratt did. He's done it on pretty much every talk show that he's been on, and it's a really nice, shocking ending, and it's the way that I do it as well. So let's go back to when you've positioned that card second from the bottom. In other words, you've just took all the black cards out of the deck, and you say, I think your card is one of these cards, and you can do the false count like this. Okay, that's such a nice count, isn't it? Let me know what you think about that count in the comments below. I absolutely love that count. I'm going to be using that all the time. So from this point, all you need to do is, we've got the selection second from bottom, right? So all you need to do is you say, I want you to hold out your hand, and as they hold out their hand, you're just going to slide out the bottom card and put it to the top of the packet, like so. So that's going to put their selection on the bottom of the deck. Now all you do is you have them grip the cards between their thumb and fist, like that. Or you can put it in between these knuckles, whichever, you play about with it, whichever works best. And you say, just grip the cards, and then all you do is you slap down on this section of the cards, and you just go, wha-pa! And all the cards will land face up, and it leaves 1 card in their hand, face down. And remember, they're still thinking that you've messed this up. They still think this is a black card. You ask them to turn it over, and it's left in their hand. That is even stronger. It's such a nice finish. Guys, if you like the trick, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video every single week. And check out this video next. It's going to be an absolute killer. You're going to love it. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll see you in the next video.